My name is Carrie. I'm an office worker and recently got engaged. I've been in a relationship for a while, and he proposed to me the other day. Now we are busy with things like greeting each other's families and choosing a wedding venue, but I am happy every day. I wish I could say that my work and private life are going well, but in fact, there is a problem at work, and it is because of my colleague, Mia. She was hired 1 year later than me, and it is hard to say that she is good at her job. Our department has a lot of projects, so our work is high-speed environment. But when she takes care of it, a job that would take other people a day often takes a week or even twice as long. And yet, she claims that she could do more even when we adjust the workload and distribute the work. They try to take on more projects. After that, she would say that she couldn't do it after all and push it onto someone else halfway. Today, when I returned to my desk before the end of the workday, I found a lot of sticky notes on my computer with projects that should have been hers. Mia, where are you? You left sticky notes on my computer again. What is this? Hi, Carrie. I didn't finish that by the end of the day, so I'm asking you to do the rest. This is the job you took on your own, right? You said you could do it. I thought I could, but there was a problem with another project. While I was working on that one, I couldn't do it anymore. So I'm sending it back to you. Where are you now? I'm already on my way home. You have 1 minute left until the end of the workday, right? It's not like I can do anything with a minute left. It's just a margin of error. Besides, according to my watch, it was already the end of the workday. I told you that if you left without permission, it would be treated as you being dismissed early, didn't I? But when I told the director, he said it was okay. Okay. Of course he said so because he has a soft spot for you. Being cute has a lot of benefits, doesn't it? Why don't you try acting cute and smile sometimes too, Carrie? Don't worry about that. Just do your job properly. The workload in our department is increasing because you are half-heartedly doing the work and throwing it onto others midway. If you can't do the job yourself, don't take it on. Know the amount of work you can do and complete it carefully and systematically one by one. This is a given, right? Oh my, you're scary. I'm working so hard, yet you scold me like that? I'm so shocked. Working hard? I know that you sometimes disappear during the day with your phone in your hand and don't come back for a while. Oh, I'm just using the bathroom. I don't care about that now. Just come back to the office. Finish your own work properly. I have to leave on time today, so I won't be able to take care of the work you left behind. Is there some TV show you want to watch or something? It's none of your business. I have important plans for today. My plans are more important than yours. I have a blind date with a doctor today. A blind date? So I have to go to the hair salon and get my hair done. Then I have to go meet him after that. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a blind date. If you knew you had plans, you could have done something about it, like making arrangements during the day so that you could finish on time. I mean, you're saying all these things, but I'm being transferred to a different department at the end of this month. I've just received a letter of appointment, you know. So, is there really any point in doing the job I'm doing now? Of course there's a point. In the first place, you're a member of our department until the end of this month. You're getting paid, so you have to work for it. So I'm handing my work over. Handing over? You know, so that I can move to another department. I'm handing over my work to you and your team. Handing over means more than just pushing everything onto somebody. You haven't even told me how much you've done. It's more like a practical handover. I think it's better to learn by actually doing it. It's my own way of caring. Caring? Seriously? We're colleagues working in the same company, so let's make sure to get along well with each other. Then now, I'll leave the rest to you. Of course, I didn't hear from her after that. There was no way she was going to come back to the office and get her work done. She's the type of person who truly believes she is the center of the world and a little scolding is nothing to her. It's always like this. The ones who understand that if we don't eventually get the job done somehow, we will be in trouble, are the ones forced to move. But that is only until the end of this month. From next month, she'll be transferred to another department, and someone else will come to ours. We had no choice but to carry on with our work with such expectations. And a while after she was transferred to another department, I decided on a wedding venue and the date of the wedding, so I reported it to the people in the same department. A week later, I received a personal call from Mia. "Carrie, it's been a while. Is it true that you're getting married? Marrying your boss at work sounds like something out of a TV series or something." "It suits you, since I know you like to watch TV." "I've only told the people in my department, but how do you know so fast?" "You see, I heard about it from the head of your department. I was close with him, so I still chat with him in the break room." "The head of the department told you?" "Yeah, he told me about the wedding venue and the wedding date. I heard you're going to have a big one. I wish I could be a part of it. Please let me celebrate your wedding." "I'm sorry. I've already decided on who to invite and sent out the invitations. The wedding party will be held on a larger scale at a later date. For that, anybody could come, so I'd be happy if you could come too." "Oh, a wedding party? Are you serious? Are you sure you're okay with such a big event? I didn't think you were such a show-off, too." "Not that I'm trying to show anything off, but there's a lot of people who have looked after me, so I can't help it." "Well, I've been transferred to another department, and it must be hard for you there. I know you must miss me, right? I'll join your party and give you some consolation. If it's a party, you don't need a congratulatory gift, do you? I mean, we are colleagues and good friends. Of course, you'll invite me for free, right?" "I haven't finalized the details yet, so I'll let you know when I do." "By the way, when I heard from the boss that you got engaged, I was really surprised." "We've been dating for a long time, so I was trying to just get the timing right." "You never gave me any indication that you were. The time you told me you had important plans, was it something to do with marriage?" "Yes, I had a meeting about our wedding venue." "Oh, I see. Then did you finish the work and were you able to have a proper meeting?" "Well, someone else took care of it." "Oh, so you pushed it on to someone else?" "Are you in any position to say that?" "Well, I'm glad you got married. I can't wait to get married too. The doctor at the blind date was not for me. I went on a blind date with a guy after that, and it was also a total flop. I have no luck with men. Tell me, how can I get married? Do you think that someone like you, who is not so gorgeous, is better suited for marriage? I'm cute, so is it hard for men to talk to me?" "Isn't it about whether or not you can be sincere about things? I don't think I would want to marry someone who doesn't have a sense of responsibility and throws away a job halfway or pushes it onto someone else." "Oh no, Carrie. Are you still mad at me? If you have that kind of personality, your husband will probably leave you soon." "You haven't changed, have you? I haven't had this feeling in a month, so I somehow feel nostalgic about it." "Oh yes, about the wedding party. Please let me know as soon as you decide on that one. Also, please make sure you invite all the single, handsome, high-income guys. I'm going to buy a new dress and look my prettiest." "It's not a party where you're the star of the show." "Well then, good luck with your wedding and party preparations." We kept busy from then on, and her absence in our department faded away. By the time rumors started to circulate that some employees were laminating her lack of work at her new department, my wedding was coming up. Preparing for a wedding is a lot more work than you might think. It took a long time to decide on the food for everybody, especially since we were inviting so many people. My fiancé and the wedding planner worked very hard to prepare for the wedding. And when the wedding was tomorrow, I received another call from Mia, who was not invited. I have thought that I wouldn't have to talk to her anymore, since she had moved apartments, but 3 months later. "Carrie, how's the preparations for the wedding going? It's tomorrow, right? Your fiancé's getting ready for the wedding tomorrow from now." "What do you mean? How do you know about his preparations?" "What are you talking about? Because he's also my boyfriend." "What?" "I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. Actually, your fiancé is dating me too. He's with me right now." "You're lying, right?" "Why would I lie about something like this? I thought I'd tell you about our relationship since I felt bad about you not knowing before you have your wedding. Since when? Since when? Well, you know that your department head and I have been close for a long time, don't you? I was really surprised when I found out that your fiancé was him. He told me that he was engaged, and that's why we had to break up. He wanted to end the relationship. So, I told him that I was going to marry someone else, so the relationship would be fine as it was. I wouldn't do anything like try to make you divorce or remarry. Really? What are you saying? Do you even understand what you're saying? I know what I'm talking about. Look, I sincerely hope for both of your happiness. I'll be there as is, and I'll enjoy my affair life with him. But you don't seem like the type to allow that kind of thing. You've always been angry with me. You've always acted like you were right when you warned me. And if I neglected my work for a moment, you would get angry at me like I was your enemy. I have every right to be angry with you because you don't do your job. So, with such a serious and fastidious attitude, it's up to you whether or not we can share him. I don't mind at all, and I'm fine with our relationship as it is now. So, please keep that in mind. We're just dating, so you can do whatever you want with the marriage. There's really no need for a divorce, so let's just get along. I'm planning to marry the president. What? So the person I'm marrying is the president, okay? I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm not marrying my boss. In the first place, sharing? Absolutely not. I don't want to share anything with you, not even business matters. Wait a minute, but the department head said he's engaged, and he told me about your marriage. Yes, he got engaged too, a little earlier than I did. But I'm getting married to the president of our company, not him. Do you think the department head would throw that big of a wedding party in the first place? That's why I thought it was your way of showing off. I'm not like you. But your last name is going to be Jones, isn't it? Did you forget the last name of the president of our company? Come to think of it, the president of the company is Jones too. I know, it's a common last name, so I understand your misunderstanding. All the other employees know who I'm going to marry, but how can you not know? Do you have any friends in the company? It's none of your business. How can a plain woman like you marry the president of a company? How can you be the president's wife? The president and I have been dating for about 10 years. What? We went to the same college. When I was job hunting, I visited the company where my husband worked, even though he wasn't the president at the time. We started dating while I was asking him about the industry. Oh, and of course, I didn't have any connections to get hired or anything. This year, his father handed over the presidency of the company to him. And now that he's settled down, he asked me to marry him. That's absurd. A woman like you becoming the wife of the president? But I'll still work as usual. It doesn't give me any special power or anything. I won't change a thing. And then, who is the department head's fiancé? I don't know, but whoever it is, it's also true that he's engaged. You were in a relationship with him knowing that he has a fiancé. You can't complain if the fiancé demands alimony. Wait a minute. I don't know who or where she is, but this fiancé charging me money? I didn't even think of that. I thought you were the fiancé. I thought that if it was you, even if you ask a fee or anything like that, I thought I could handle it. You must have been looking down on me. I mean, I was just trying to interfere with your happiness. You're living a dream life, getting married to the president, aren't you? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not fair. Introduce me to a friend of the president or anybody else. Somebody rich. I don't think that's possible. Why not? Because not only can you not get close to the president, you'll soon be kicked out of the company. What do you mean? They say that in addition to your past negligence, there have been numerous complaints from the new department to HR that you're not doing your job. No way. Up until now, our department head has been working behind the scenes to keep the complaints from going any further. But now that you moved departments, you've got no one on your side. You continued to do whatever you wanted, didn't you? Of course, the HR and the higher-ups are going to do something. Do something? I was just going to work as usual. Does that mean I'm going to be fired? Well, probably. In addition to your dereliction of duty, you've disrupted public morals in the company. The compliance committee is on to you, because of your relationship with the department head. You're kidding, right? I don't want to get fired because it's an easy job and pays well. I haven't even found someone to marry yet. At least wait until I find someone to marry and I can retire. I'm not the one to talk to. You're the president's wife. I told you I'm the same as I've always been. I don't have any special powers or anything. No. I didn't do anything to make this happen. It's just the result of your own actions brought on by you. You need to understand that, and you need to reflect on that. Well, I'm going to bed. I have to get ready for tomorrow. Wait a minute, Carrie. Oh, by the way, please give my regards to the department head who is preparing to attend our wedding tomorrow. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I really don't want to be fired. Please help me. After all, the next day, the department head who attended our wedding looked pretty pale. I guess because he realized that the higher-ups knew about his relationship that was disturbing the company's public morals. Of course, unlike Mia, who had already received a yellow card for dereliction of duty, he was demoted and transferred. However, his fiancée questioned him about his salary, which was drastically reduced due to this. In the end, she found out about the affair. As a result, the department head and Mia are currently being sued by the fiancé for alimony. Of course, Mia has been fired from her job, so she has been forced to live a hard life, as she deserves.